Gotta wait for shit to load. Okay, where was that race at? It was like some really, really long race somewhere around here. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Oh, it's a street race too? Oh god. This is gonna take forever.
Three, two, one.
I'm checking it real quickly. Yeah, that's good. That was rough. Jesus. I can't steer for shit. Hello. I'm just going speedy here. I'm 1% done. Oh, 2% done. Let's go. Maybe I shouldn't start driving, because this is rough. I have information that I can't talk about on stream, but afterwards, when we talk about it, I'm about to make some jokes. But I definitely can't say these things on stream. I just realized I should... Oops. I should move the cam down slightly for this game specifically. Or I should move it over here. I think that's better. Because I think that's important. There's nothing right there that's important. Ah! It's because now I'm driving on the right hand side. My cam's on the right side, so now my steering wheel's on the right side too. Oh wait, then I should be driving on the left hand side of the road. Good picture, yeah. .7% into the race. Who knows, maybe I'll hit world record. It's not a bad idea. If you're still in the stream, not a bad idea. I can't reply back because it's texting and driving too late. I just got another really funny idea. Okay. If you're still in the stream, remind me afterwards when we're walking. One, the phrase shitting bricks. And two, the Broke Boys Club. Because I'm thinking about jokes. And these are not things I can say on stream. For likely legal reasons. Just in case. %10 done, 7.5 minutes in. I thought I fucked up there for a second. Well, I did fuck up, but that's not something I could talk about. I'm actually gonna real quickly raise the volume of the music, since it's mainly just me here. There we go. That's better. I looked away for too long. I didn't see the turn. %, 12 minutes in. So that means on average each percent is less than a minute. So that's good. It's not gonna take an hour 40 minutes to finish it. It's definitely gonna take at least an hour though, because the world record's an hour. And I don't think I'm getting a world record today. I guess it also depends on how many cities I drive through instead of just empty highways. Because empty highways, I could be going, 212 the entire time. But I'm not doing that in the city, too many turns. So in a second I'll be able to do like a quick calculation once I'm about 20% done. To figure out about approximately how long it's gonna take. Okay, 13, almost 14 minutes, so we'll say 13:45. So 13 times 5. 5 times 3 is 15, so it starts with a 5. 65 minutes And then plus the 45 seconds times 5. We'll say 70 minutes or a little less. Which means I should be done before 5 then, which is good. I was hoping to be done before 5. Front of my car's all fucked up. Looks like there's still no response from the person in question. Honestly, when Alex Hirsch said trust no one, I really should have listened to that. You know what I mean? When they opened up that journal and it said trust no one, I really should have fucking listened to that. Story of mankind. Yep. That's a story I could tell another day, but it is still currently in the process. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video, don't know yet. But as of right now, I genuinely, legally can't say shit. Got a little bit of a... minus the DMing minors, I got a little bit of a Dr. Disrespect situation. Like you're just casually lurking. I say some dumb shit. I thought no one was in here. And I'm just ranting to myself. Yikes. Yeah, minus all of the pedophile shit. I'm in a bit of a situation where I cannot say shit, but goddamn do I want to. Actually, I guess he didn't want to though. Cause, you know, it's a little incriminating. Well, keep your head up, I suppose. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll keep it up high. I got you. I really thought no one was in here. Yo, John's Greens. Anyway, how's 2018 America treating you? And how did you get here with the crew? It was up online for $1, and I was like, this game looks fun. And then I haven't stopped playing it ever since. I've been putting in hours. I've been clocking in 9 to 5. John's Greens, how are you doing today? Doing swell. That's good. Enjoy it while you can. It might go offline like its predecessor. Oh man. Well, they do have what was it? The Crew. There was another The Crew game. Getting my flu shine a bit here. I should probably do that. At least until they release an offline mode. Honestly, I'd be fine if it's an offline mode, because I'm not that big of an online. With racing games specifically, I'm not that big of an online person. But I've been really enjoying it so far, and I'm probably gonna get the new game at some point when I can afford it. I love racing games in general. I think ever since I started playing Forza. How far has your progress been? There's only one vehicle type I don't have. It's the other plane, not like the original plane that you get, but the other plane. And I've gotten 50% done with street racing and 50% done with off-roading. And right now I'm doing one of the community races. That's the let me see if I can. Oh, I can't turn on the map. It's a race around the entire map. This is world record was an hour, so I was like, I'll just do one stream doing the entire race. That's not serious. Since it's such a unique genre, it tends to be very narrow-minded in those who don't share interest in driving. Or yeah, what in driving itself, little fact about me, I actually don't have my license yet. Currently working on that. I had more incentive previously. Incentive's gone now. That's also part of the thing I can't talk about yet. But I had a lot of friends that were like street racers. They would or drifters. Like one of them had a really nice like 2005 BMW that he tricked out to be a drift car, and he would do competitions. I think Honers. I fell off. I don't know. I wasn't personally in the car community myself. I just had friends that were, and I liked how their cars looked. I liked being in their cars. I liked the smell of gasoline. But I don't have that same part of my brain that craves attention anymore, or that craves adrenaline anymore. So street racing is just not really for me. But virtual street racing, cargo fast, it's fun. You know, I actually really want to get one of those. What's it called? One of the steering wheel rigs for driving sims. But like, they're so expensive. You know? And especially because, like, driving sims are not my main type of game. My main type of game is usually first-person shooters. This is just like my my side bitch, if you will. Occasionally she gets more attention, but I'll always go back to first-person shooters. If that's a good way of explaining it. So I can't justify buying one of those yet. Maybe one day. Honestly, if I get bored of this game, I might go back to Trackmania, because I really like Trackmania for a little bit too. I don't remember which one I had though. I think it's Nations Forever. I think also part of the reason why I like this game so much is the music is just really good. Like, there's not like a crazy amount of songs, so I hear a few songs like over and over and they get stuck in my head. But at least they're good songs, you know? Bonk. Hello. How are you doing today? C12H22011 Rush, aka Sugar Rush. I was talking to Maddie about playing League. She was so against it. I was like, but, are you fine with me saying your real name? I'll just say Sugar Rush. But Sugar Rush said it would be a good idea. Sugar Rush is trying to convince me. IDK. I'll just say Sugar Rush. But she's like, oh, you don't care. Okay. Well, I was like, Chris said it'd be fine. Chris is trying to convince me, and then Maddie's like, please don't. I don't want you to turn into a League player. I'm like, but Linkin Park just made a song, which by the way was a sick song. I don't know if you saw that animation. Sick. It's the Heavy is the Crown, or Heavy Lies the Crown, something like that. I thought it was really cool. Oh, by the way, Chris, this is a extremely long race, so it's gonna be one race for this entire stream, pretty much. Because after that, me and Maddie are gonna go on a little bit of a 5K walk on that fitness grind. I haven't because the thumbnail looks like Arcane, so I'm avoiding everything from Arcane so I don't get spoiled. I don't think it has anything to do with Arcane. I'm pretty sure it's like, you know how they did, like, they'll have like an artist, usually like K-pop, create a song for a season of League. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, except this time it's Linkin Park, because Linkin Park just came back. Oh, let me double check first to make sure, because I'm fine with spoilers to an extent. I'm not gonna search it, but I'm fine with them. But I'm pretty sure it's just, or at the very least, just listen to the song because it's great. It's by this. If you don't know Linkin Park, it's by the same people who made Numb. You know, the I become so numb. Except for it's a new lead vocal singer. And I think this is the first song that like is a new song. Yeah. Crawling in my skin. Yeah, different lead vocal artist though. These words they will not heal. Oh, wounds, not words. I said words. I wish there was other cars in this race. That'd be more fun. Because right now it's just driving simulator, not a racing sim. It's driving at high speeds. I wish I could check the map just to see where I'm at, because I feel like at this point I'm pretty close to West Coast because this race started in Florida and it's going through the south to California, up through California to Washington, and then back through the north to New York, and then back down the East Coast back to Florida. I just wish I could see where exactly I'm at. But I feel like I'm probably... I might be in California right now, actually, now that I think about it. That would make sense, because it's 46% done, so I might be in NorCal, maybe even Oregon. Actually, yeah, that would make the most sense. Oregon, Washington area. Oh, Sacramento. I'm in Sacramento. That was a good turn. I'm proud of myself for that turn. Spinning. My throat hurts from singing Linkin Park now. Linkin Park. For this no looker turn. Ah, wrong way. Maybe I should look at the road, bro. PSA: if you're driving, look at the road. That again on purpose. That time I actually didn't even use it fully. I don't know if the other guy's still in here, but the person that was talking about the crew, like from back in 2018, if you're still here, is the new game any good? Is it worth the? It was like $40, I think. well, considering it has ongoing content coming out, I'm pretty sure it's worth the buck. That's fair. I didn't know it was still coming out with content. Okay, that's good. Is it old? When did that one come out? With car culture all around to show, in also a new map. Oh, is it like based on a real place for that one too? Like how this one's the United States? Or the continental United States? Excluding Alaska and Hawaii. And a few random states. Indeed, Ibiza. I took a pill in Ibiza. I think. That's really cool. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue where Ibiza is. If I had to guess, I would say Middle East. But that sounds really cool. Ah, the Salt Flats. I do want to go to the Salt Flats, like, in person at some point. It just seems really fun. Especially when it's, like, slightly flooded, because then it's, like, 2 inches of water across the entire thing. You should be able to, park and get... You should be able to park and get on a boat to Hawaii in this game, so it's not just the continental U.S. I mean, there's races where they say it's Hawaii, but it's like, it's literally just SoCal, and then they add more palm trees and a volcano. But that's about it. But there's plenty to go around. Donks, lowriders, cops and all. Wait, do you get chased by cops in the new one? That's one thing I wish happened in this one, because there was one race. It was the Hypercars series that was like going around the states, and in one of them there would be some cops. Like when you're finishing in Vegas, there was cops that would like jump scare you for a second, but they wouldn't actually chase you. And I was like, damn, I wish they were chasing you. That'd be more fun. Oh, Seattle. Also, Chris, there are boats in the game, but that's a little too far. Well, here's the disappointing part. It's paid DLC, and there's no PvP nor free roam comps. Oh, okay. But I mean, if it's good, if the DLC's good, I might still get it. I'm not someone who's against DLC in general. If it's done well, I'm not against DLC. But if it's like a half-baked game, and then they come out with a DLC afterwards, and it's just the rest of the content, that's when I'm against DLC. That's when I'm like, fuck you, I'm not getting the game. I'd rather do something else. I'm talking about you, EA. I'm talking about you, Blizzard. I got beef. I especially like DLC when it's like a game that's been out for a really long time, and they just keep working on it and keep dropping more DLCs every once in a while. That's when I really like. Oh. I think this song is like my favorite song in the game. It got stuck in my head for so long, for obvious reasons. Crew Motorfest, I believe, came out in 2021. Oh, so it's still fairly new then. Honestly, for 2018 though, this game is beautiful. Like, I mean, you could tell that the ray tracing is not actual ray tracing. They're just kind of copy pasting pictures and then turning them upside down and making them wobbly. And it's especially prevalent when you're driving next to a lake or something, and then something you drive under is showing up on the lake. but it's still gorgeous. This is a beautiful game. That was rough. Ain't that the truth? It doesn't need to be the latest tech to enjoy the views. Yeah. Now I'm just imagining like if they made a new one, like 2024, 2025, using Unreal Engine 5 or something. God damn, this would be beautiful. Because honestly, I prefer this game over Forza, which I know Forza is like the more mainstream one, but this one's so much more. There's so much more content with this one than Forza. Well, with the current state of Ubisoft, that's unlikely. That's fair. I hate Ubisoft just because they have to log into Ubisoft every time I want to play an Ubisoft game, and it'll just randomly log me out. I just want to launch through Steam. Let me launch through Steam, please. I don't want to have to go through Ubisoft. You know how long it took for me to play Uno the first time? Just because Ubisoft was like, make an account. And I'm like, this is, okay, I'll make an account. And it's like, you already have this account. And I'm like, alright. Reset the password. Can't be the same password. Alright. Ubisoft. I'm an Ubisoft hater. I think I'm just a hater in general. I hate a lot of things. Ubisoft is just definitely on that list. They gotta. The crew team has to sell, like sell to Epic or some shit to be able to get Unreal. Well, any launcher besides Steam or Gacha types are dog shit. That's true. I don't know what Gacha is. I only use Steam. Well, I also occasionally will use Epic just for when they give free games out, you know? But other than that, it's Steam and then Riot's own one for Val. But that's because I don't want to launch Valorant through something else. Because I can just click on the game and I'm in. Games that give you the choice to use money to win prizes and characters. Wait, what? Games that give you the choice to use money to win. Genshin, Star Rail, all of those. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't play Genshin. I've heard a lot about Genshin. Apparently the community is super toxic, which is weird to me because I thought it was a single player game. But nah, I'm more of a FPS or story-based game, or like puzzles. I like Portal. Oh, speaking of which, Chris, if you're still here, how's Portal going? Half-Life as well. Half-Life's great. Actually, when I first started playing this game, I forgot that I can connect an Xbox controller. So at first I was using mouse and keyboard. That was rough. It took me so long to figure out how to turn in a plane. And eventually I was like, I'll just plug in my Xbox controller. I will read that in a second. I haven't gotten a chance to continue since, but I'm crashing everywhere. I'm crashing out. But I think it'll be better now that I'm out of that room. Yeah, that room is like, since it's like the first one of that type, it's very confusing at first until, like, after that it'll usually be a little easier because you're just in old testing rooms at that point for the most part. It's just it's confusing at first because you gotta be like, okay, where do I go now? And the only clue you get is what is painted white. So that's how you know what to. Well, the other ones had an exit sign. That's also true, yeah. It's all good. Not for everyone, especially if you hate RNG and gambling. I like gambling too much. I went to Vegas, won a few $100, and then I was like, I'm done. I like this too much. This is dangerous. I will read those 2 messages in a sec. Okay. There's a story there still, but only if you have the patience for reading. Okay, now you piqued my interest. Now I might start playing Genshin. I didn't even know where to go in that room. Yeah, there's a few rooms where it's just, or like around that area, where it's like there's no indication as to where to go besides like a slightly more lit up area. And then you're like, well, how do I get there? You gotta look at all the painted white stuff to see what you can and can't portal off of. You know? I might look into Genshin Impact. Cause I do like a good story. Wait. Well, for that you'll need to you need a hefty amount of hard drive space. It's pretty big at the moment. I have 4 terabytes hard drive and then 500 gigabytes SSD, and it's almost completely empty, or the hard drive is almost completely empty because I just had to fully wipe my PC because I had a lot of PC issues. And that room had a bunch of areas you could portal that were red herrings. Ah, yeah, yeah, it's. Well, you're in luck then. I might be hopping on Genshin. Yeah, no, that room is definitely one of the more confusing ones. Later, it's gonna be confusing because the puzzles are hard, but that one's just confusing because it's like I don't know what to do. Where's the goal? Well, the ones that at least like shows you where you're supposed to end up going. So you're like, okay, that's the end point. Now I gotta get there. Or you could try the latest launch from Hoyoverse. It's ZZZ, that's short for Zenless Zone Zero. I'm gonna take a picture of that to remember that because there's no shot of remembering that. Ugh. Okay. I'm assuming that's also a story mode that's kind of like Genshin. One thing I really want to get, I want to get a VR. Because I had a friend that was playing a game called Zenith, I think it's called. And that looked entertaining to me. Yeah, but the core gameplay is vastly different. Okay. Wait, is Genshin turn-based? Is it like a turn-based RPG type? Well, similar, but still different. Because I have no clue. All I know is that it's very anime-esque with the art style, and that it's single player. And now that it takes up a lot of storage. Is it like... Nope, it's a open world exploration type. I do like open world. Similar to Breath of the Wild. I love Breath of the Wild. I was actually... my girlfriend is a huge fan of Zelda, specifically Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And I finally started playing Breath of the Wild. After a while, I got bored just because I started playing Val again, which I can only focus my brain on one game at a time. But I really liked Breath of the Wild as far as I've played it. Well, I really can only play one game at a time. I'm realizing that now. I always hyperfixate on one game, whether it be Minecraft, Valorant, Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing, The Crew 2. There's plenty out there to pick for gacha titles. Oh, is it gacha as in like gacha balls from Japan? Or gacha machines? So take your time in which one to start. I'll do some vast research into figuring out which gacha game. Yeah, oh, okay. That makes sense. So all the characters and upgrades and stuff you get through a gacha machine, basically. Is it possible to play the game without spending that much money? Or is it a completely pay to play type of game? Those games are free, but you have a choice to spend money. Okay. Is it like... I'm assuming it's slower if you don't spend money, but is it like borderline unplayable if you don't spend money? Like, what was that game that got heat? I think it was Diablo. Like how Diablo, you had to spend a shit ton of money to on like random things to have a fun time. That's more what I'm asking about. Is it feasible to just not spend money? Yeah, but that's slow if you know what you're doing. Yeah, or yeah, but not that slow if you know what you're doing. Okay. Okay, I'll probably check it out. I'll check it out. Gotcha games. I didn't know there was a whole subcategory of that. I understand why there is, because that's addicting. And yes, the choice to spend money is completely optional. Okay, that's what I'm fine with that then. Especially because it's single player. You could go through it without spending a single penny. I like the sound of that. Now I'm curious if I've played gacha games before. Definitely not RPG gacha games. Or was it open world? Definitely not open world gacha games, but I'm like thinking about the mobile games I used to play when I was a kid, like Island Dragon, or it was like something about dragons that me and Chris used to play. Dragon Veil, yeah. Is that considered a gacha game? Because it's like a Clash of Clans type, except for no PvP and just collecting. That was a gacha, I think. I loved that game. That game was so fun. That game made me wish that we were rich so I could just spend so much money on gems. You could buy eggs if you didn't want to breed them. Yeah, it was also more fun to breed them though. Especially like once you got like the rainbow dragon and you got like the double rainbow dragon and all that. And that Chronos dragon. The game is still going with updates. Oh, I'm about to spend every last paycheck on that game. I got adult money now. And to be honest, those games tend to be pretty generous to people who give them time to play. So you'll mostly be rewarded not only for story completion, but for occasional events. That's not bad. Oh, no! Maybe I'll do some streams on Genshin. Does Genshin get viewers? Do people watch Genshin? Or is that where the toxic community part comes in? I've been driving for 52 minutes, 53 minutes almost. Plenty to be honest. Plenty to be honest, but yeah, there are some bad apples. Yeah, that's honestly like the only thing before today that I had actually heard of about Genshin, because I had one friend that played Genshin, and I was like, hey, do you think I should start playing this game? They're like, no. No, community's so toxic. That's like all I knew about it. But it sounds kind of fun. Maybe I'll become one of the toxic ones. I'll go down my villain arc. I just realized I'm probably gonna get a bunch of parts for this car after I might be done upgrading this. Well, you can shut it out. Never touch the co-op besides people I really got to spend time and know. Dude, wait, do people grief? Is there a griefing problem? But to each their own. I know it's not the same for everyone. Maybe I'll play with my girlfriend. Not that I know of. Okay, that's good. You scared me with that. I was like, because with the Minecraft games I used to play, like Skyblock, there was a huge griefing problem. Or factions. I don't know if you played a lot of Minecraft, but those are like subcategory games that are still like survival-esque, just different. And oh my god, if you were in an island or in a faction, oh, I'm just gonna go straight through this. Oh, check my mist. Never mind. I'm not gonna go straight through that. I mean, you also used to like 2B2T. That's true, but that's also, you go into that knowing that you're likely gonna get griefed. Because there are no rules on that one. You can actually play together with up to 4 people in Genshin, and you have the choice to make your world private to avoid random people. I like avoiding random people. I say as I'm streaming to a random person and my brother. Possibly 2 random people if John Screens is still here. Oh, random bad people. That's fair. But I mean, if there's not that big of a griefing problem, is there like a... is there pros to having random people being able to like see your stuff? Like, or is there like trading and stuff like that? Or shops? Or are they just kind of visiting and that's it? Because if they're just visiting, I'll just hide people. There's no point in that. Slightly tighter turn than I thought it'd be. I have no clue where I'm at, is what I'm realizing right now. I think maybe New York, New Jersey? No, it's just show what you have and all, and sharing resources, helping with farming materials, exploration. Okay, so there's probably a little bit of pros, a little bit of cons. Is Genshin your main game, or is the crew your main game? Or something completely different, you just like both games? Where am I? I started the crew recently, but I'm a four-year-old Genshin player. Okay, so Genshin's like the main one. I just managed to catch someone lurking in a category of a game that's not their main game. I got lucky. I caught you. 95% done with this race. I'm actually gonna be pretty close to the world record. A lot closer than I thought I would be to the world record. Is there a possibility of me beating the world record right now? Chat, level with me. Is that a possibility? No, I don't think it's a possibility. Especially if we're going through cities right now. There's a lot of stops and stuff. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I spent a lot of time there, but I tend to sporadically play it now due to feeling burnt out. Even with those crashes, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's such a long race that maybe there's not a lot of people that have done it. For burnout, are you talking about for the crew or for Genshin? Because either way, that'd be valid. Because there's only so many races you can do in the crew. But yeah, the record was like an hour and like 1 minute, I think. I think it was slightly over an hour. And looking at my current... Oh, I'm definitely back in Florida right now. But like, thinking back, definitely if I got rid of all those crashes, I could probably beat the record. But yeah, if you're considering trying out gachas, research a bit about the game, not the community. Honestly, that is very fair. Because the community is definitely not the same as the game. For most games. I also, for the record, some of my favorite games are very toxic. I'm a Valorant player. You can't go more than 5 games without hearing someone say some of the most heinous shit you ever heard. Well... Wait, what was the record for this game? Imagine I beat world record right now on stream, live, first try. It turns out there was like 5 people that ran this race, and that's it. Unless the world record is just wrong, and I'm gonna see the leaderboard afterwards, and it's gonna be like, oh, the world record's actually 27 minutes. And I'm like, okay, someone's just really good. You're talking to a NFS player. And trust me, that EA has its fair share of toxicity. What's NFS? Is that a sport game? NFS. National Football. No. Yesterday on League, I typed GJ team. Ooh, wait. In chat, and one guy on my team started going off on me. And it was like. Question mark? League is just another thing. Need for Speed. Oh, okay. It's another. Holy, that is so many golden parts. Need for Speed. It's another racing game title that competes for the racing scene. Did you like the race? I did like the race. That was a fun race. Yeah, I've heard of Need for Speed. That was one of the games that my friends played. My friends that were in the car community. Oh, good job. I thought you just misspelled good game. Good job, team. Oh, they probably thought it was like condescending or something. They're like, fuck you, it's not a good world record. 1 hour, 57 or 58 seconds. Is that me? Oh no, that's the world record's 52 minutes. Am I on the leaderboard? Let's go down to... He got a quadra kill and I said good job and he flamed you for that? That's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not even close to the world record. I was just wrong. Yeah. League is just another beast. People are so angry when they play that game. It's like the main reason why I don't want to play again. But really though, the amount of effort put into gacha titles is amazing. So if you could overlook the bad side of the community, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy yourself. You've definitely convinced me to at least try. Holy shit. Okay, well this one's higher. That one's higher. I'm sad I didn't get any 280s. I also don't really know which... Oh, I did get some 280s. Okay, now I gotta see the effects. RT. Shifty. I think I want to do this one. I'm old enough to know what taste is like. Some enjoy their own thing, so... It's not a big deal if you think otherwise, but I'm glad you're willing to try it. I'm always willing to try new games, because honestly, every time that I was hesitant to try a game, and then I ended up trying it, I've always ended up liking it. That's how it was with League. That's how it was with Zelda Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing. Most games that I was hesitant to try, I ended up liking. So at this point, I'm just more like, I'm willing to try it. How many icon points did I get? Okay, I didn't get a crazy amount. But one question, do you enjoy turn-based or hack and slash style? Turn-based, I used to play a little bit of it growing up. I had a game, it was Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, which was turn-based. I really like that. I still think very fondly of that game. As far as hack and slash, you gotta love a hack and slash. It's just so fun. So I just kind of like both. Oops. Didn't mean to customize. It's not a gold, but alright. I'll go with it. Just to raise my overall level. Okay, so I have a little bit longer before POV you gotten by Bowser. That game was so fun though. Do you remember that game, Chris? I wish I still had that game. I would definitely play that game again. Ooh, another around the map game race. Yeah, I meant to say got eaten. I assumed, but just in case, I didn't want to correct, because last time I corrected with GG, and then I was wrong. Yeah, I meant to say got eaten. POV, you got eaten by Bowser. Alright, then take a look at these two titles besides Genshin and ZZZ. Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail? Taking a picture. I'll check these out probably later tonight. How long is this race? World record 59 minutes. Another long race. This is going to be another stream. I like these long races. What's this one? Massive Forest Endurance Race? That's not that long. Massive 10. Jesus, that scared me. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, that follower sound effect is so loud. I'll do this race real quick. That's probably the last race for today. A jump scare, yeah. I gotta turn that down. I haven't gotten a follower in a while, so ever since I changed the sounds, I haven't gotten a new follower. So I wasn't able to really test it. Thank you for allowing me to test it.
3, 2,
Scare the shit out of me.
1.
I do like these races because you can brake so fast with it. Like, so all these tight turns, you don't have to go that much slower because the brakes are just so good. You can do 200 to 0 in like 2 seconds, you know? Like, I could really go... Okay, that one was a little too fast. That was 202. Like, you don't have to worry about braking nearly as much as touring cars, let alone street cars. Because street cars, you have to brake so hard before. That's why my street car was, like, not as much upgraded as, like, my touring car. It's just because you have to brake so much further back before. Okay, that was a bad example of all of that. But this one's just it's so zippy. I slowed down too far right there. But my favorite's definitely the touring car though. That one's so fun. I also started liking the boats. I like the boat races now. I wasn't the biggest fan at first, but I like them now. that in 2 seconds out straight away. Hey, but got you aside. What do you enjoy most out of gaming? That's a philosophical ass question. Shit. What do I enjoy most about gaming? It depends on the game, because I really like competitive games, but not all my not all the games I like playing are competitive. Because like for Minecraft, I like the creativity. Same with Animal Crossing. I like the creativity of a cozy game. But for Valorant, that's pure. I just like competing. And for racing games, I really like. I like the sound of the engine, the satisfyingness of a really good turn. You know, that was not one of them. But, you know, I have reasons for every game that I like. I have a reason for liking. I'll definitely say that. Like for Half-Life, I love the story and I love how the characters move. I like the feel of the engine. Portal, I like the engine, the feel of the engine as well, but it's more of the puzzles. And the story too. The lore is pretty good. Minecraft, I love the creativity and the ability to do like pretty much anything. Valorant, I kind of like the toxicity a little bit because it's fun getting in yelling matches with someone, and then right at the end of the game they'll go, I saw your shit at the game, kill yourself, and I'm like, okay, that was uncalled for. It's funny. Yeah, that's a hard question for like, since I play a wide variety of games. For me, I enjoy seeing what each game has to offer in their own world, and also some way to align what could be a fictional world with real experiences. That's a good ass answer. Like the making connections to your own life, like seeing a character through your own lens. Being like, this character just like me for real. I like that answer. I definitely do really love a good world building game. Same thing goes with shows too. That's why I like Gravity Falls and Avatar: The Last Airbender so much, is because their world building is just so, you know, it's just so good. Yeah, I got time to do this one too. I think about it. GTA is a game that everyone has experienced, but do you think about the dynamic the MCs share in it? Wait, I'm lost. But do you think about the dynamic the MCs share in it? The Minecrafts? The multiple characters? I'm lost. What does MC stand for here? I also love GTA. But that one's because I also like crime games and crime shows. That's like another subcategory. MC main character. Ah, okay. Do you think about the dynamic the main characters share in it? I feel like GTA is also like a special one because all the characters are kind of shitty in their own way. Some better than others, but all the characters are kind of shitty in their own way. So it's like, it's also being able to see, or being able to get the shittiness out without real life consequences, you know? Because you don't want to be Trevor, you know? Did you kill her? No, I didn't kill her. I'm not a monster. But I did kidnap his wife. You know? Yes, but okay, this is way too windy for me to read chat for a second. Hold on. Actually, I'll just pause it. Yes, but they also reflect human experiences in some way. That is very true. It is very they have a lot more real human characters in that game than in most games. They show the bad side of humans. He might be that way, but as yourself, why is he that way? Ugh. No, I got passed. Hold on, I gotta lock in for a second. Mario ass jump from my hypercar. Okay. I'm in third. Unacceptable. I'm cutting through the dirt. Hold on.
They're heading across the covered bridge.
Remember the mission where Franklin has to save Michael? Franklin saving Michael. Okay, I gotta restart this race. This is rough. Remember the mission where Franklin had to save Michael? I don't remember actually.
Tough cameras for the toughest conditions is proud to present one of the most exhilarating races.
I haven't played that game in a very long time.
But it's also as tough as our cameras. To make it to the finish
Can you give me like a little bit more describing that mission to help me remember?
That is exactly what
Because I only did I did playthrough once, and then I would just go around driving the car. Actually, you know what? I think GTA kind of gave me my driving fix when I couldn't afford another game at the time. So it was mainly more of a driving sim for me than anything. Franklin had to save Michael. Okay, I gotta abort this game or this race because I cannot do that while reading chat at the same time. Trevor attempted to banter with Franklin, and he ended up being a bit vulnerable with Franklin. That's right. It was like, was it Trevor was like about to kill Franklin or something like that? Was that towards the end? I think I know what you mean. Yeah. That race was way too windy for me to do one stream while reading chat. What's this one? Ooh, another long race. That's gonna be another stream. It's the Grand Canyon. Oh, it's a giant canyon run. Okay, that's a really long canyon run. I'll do a driver's wanted. Let's just say Franklin laughed at Trevor for tripping over his foot. Ow, that one. Yeah, I remember that one. I didn't start the mission. But yeah, that game definitely has more real people than like real people with like genuine flaws. I do really like that about that game. Very big flaws for some, but did I already do this mission? I think I might have already done this one. I'll do it again. And then after this, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. That was rough. After this, I'm gonna be getting off. This isn't like a crazy long mission. Just making sure. Okay, who put that rock there? Why are you putting rocks there? I'm mad at Ubisoft for that. Why are there so many people over there? Oh, I did not do this mission. I definitely did not do this mission. What the hell? Am I supposed to be climbing up this? I don't feel like I'm supposed to be climbing up this. I'm gonna try going around. I really don't think I should be. I'm supposed to be doing this. I think this is just the mapping having a little hiccup. This is fun though. A little mountainside bouldering. I gotta place sideways just so I can see properly. Yeah, no, I did not need to go over the mountain there. That was just the mapping being weird. It was like you must go in a straight line regardless of how many mountains are in the way. Mountains are just ladders for your car. why is the mapping so weird? Just have me go around. What? There we go. That was so weird. Yeah, alright, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I'm probably going to be streaming this game daily. If you want to join for the next stream. If you want to be notified for when I go live, I do have a Discord. And that'll be in my link tree in my description. Or if you want to just go through TikTok or something like that, it's final name change on all of my social medias. Yeah. That's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining, and have a good one. Bye.